Good evening, YouTube. Now, as you're probably aware of the title, which says Delays Never Work, this is going to be the title of my new series of episodes which I'm going to be producing. Now, the main brief of it, delays on certain software. Now, this isn't going to be aimed at Sony, just by jumping ship. Now, software delays are supposed to be a good thing. Well, they're frustrating. But sometimes at the end, they don't even do a slightest bit help to the software. And this is where Lair doesn't. Now, it's been given very poor reviews, and it has had multiple delays, and after you thought of that, you would think it would get very high reviews. Well, why did it get very poor reviews? I mean, you can't get blamed for stuff like the controls, because that's mainly the developer's fault, sorry. But stuff like bugs and frame rate issues doesn't keep it that well good. So that's very poor. The other thing I like to state about Lair is the fact that, well, it should have given an option for analog controls, but that wasn't the fact that the developers wanted to make it more, what's the word for it, wanted to make it more motion sensitive like. So why on earth didn't it make it much better? It had nearly about a year late, I think it was a year late, and it doesn't look any better. I mean, one of the reasons why delays might be a waste of time, and you know, lots of other software have had multiple delays. You know, it could be the same thing with Home, Little Big Planet, Killzone 2, Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, could they actually be worse? I mean, I'll be having some stuff later. I'll be uploading other stuff later, but you know, Lair, I'm sorry. Let's just point out the issues again. Unstable frame rate, voices get cut off, bugs such as clipping through the environments, and freezing objects and choppy animations. That's disappointing. Bang out, disappointing. I mean, if it wanted to be good, I mean, that would be a bit silly again. You know, it's just one of those games that isn't worth a delay and should just better off just be sent out to put the developers' frustration out, get rid of the developers' frustration. I think that's one of the reasons why developers just seem to release games delayed so much, and they're still bad because it still needs another delay, but they just don't want to do development on it anymore because it's just too frustrating, you know. So that's one of the games that doesn't deserve delays, and it just hypes and hypes and hypes, and it just becomes automatically failure. Okay, see you soon.